One of the best things you can do for your faith is to give it up. Hey everybody, it's Pastor Dave and welcome to the channel. When I say give up your faith, I don't mean stop believing in God. What I mean is start trusting in God's faithfulness more than your own faith. Faith is a funny thing. It doesn't exist by itself. You can't just have faith. You have faith in something or in someone. And if that thing or that person is not faithful, then your faith won't be strong. Faith is only as strong as the faithfulness of its object. It is God's faithfulness that saves us, not our faith. Now, obviously, I have to back up a little bit there because Scripture clearly says that we are saved by faith. We do have faith. Our faith is a necessary part of salvation. But without God's prior faithfulness, our faith would be completely useless. We are only saved by faith because at the end of the day, God is faithful. In fact, the verses in the Bible that say we are saved by faith in Jesus can also accurately be translated as we are saved by the faithfulness of Jesus. Faith isn't about you or about me. It's about God and God's faithfulness. I mean, if all you focus on is your faith and whether or not it's strong enough, then your whole life will only be about you. It will be about this small, singular thing, and you will miss out on God's invitation for you to be part of His grand salvation plan to redeem all of creation. It would be like getting invited on an epic backpacking trip across the mountains, but you missed out on it because you spent all of your time in the store shopping for exactly the right gear to take with you. Faith isn't about you. And the sooner you give up on your faith, the better. Because the more you trust God's faithfulness, the stronger your faith will become. Your faith won't get stronger by focusing on it and trying to make it stronger. It will get stronger the more you focus on God's faithfulness. It's like the chair you're sitting in right now. I mean, assuming you're sitting in a chair. Did you stop to wonder whether it was going to hold you up before you sat down in it? Of course not. Your faith that that chair would hold you up is so strong that you didn't even have to think about it. You've been sitting in chairs for years, and probably that chair for years, and every time it has proved faithful to hold you up. So when it came time to sit in it again, you didn't even think about whether your faith in it was strong enough. Its faithfulness was so strong that you just sat down. You were so convinced of its faithfulness that you didn't even think about your faith in it. When you trust God's faithfulness, you won't even have to think about your faith. You'll discover this incredible freedom to live for God, even at the risk of losing your own life. You'll be like Job, who said, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust him." So give up on asking whether your faith is strong enough. It's not your faith that saves you. It's the faithfulness of God. And God is faithful. Peace.